Bradford Bulls playing towards a Ruley Lane end in the first half, and Swinton attacking the South Bank Stadium end. No Oscar Thomas today, so Joe Keys gets us underway here at Oslo Stadium. That ball goes deep, collected by Swinton, just shy of their own 10-metre line, and that allows Swinton to have a first run at the ball and Bradford's defence to stand up and be counted. Liam Kirk in there puts on a good hit with John Magrin to bring down a Swinton attacking player. The ball going through hands, and Swinton moving it from one side to the other, and again Bradford's defence is asked questions. James Bentley in there with Corey Aston. James Bentley again in there making up another tackle more or less on the bounce with Corey Aston, so them two working well from the off as Swinton move the ball through hands, and that will stay with Chris Ankinson as he looks to get Bradford. Jack Murphy will try to edge his way towards a try line. He's held up about 2 metres short now as Swinton spot a little gap. That will see Luke Waterworth try to bury his way over. He's held up over the line, so the play will come back 10 metres.
Pump the ball down the throat of a fullback. You just can't do it. You're going to split the fullback and the winger.
Play continues then. Swinton will look to attack the Bradford 10-metre line. The ball quickly moves from the main stand side towards the Northern Terrace side there as Swinton again asking questions. Bradford have got to get out here quick in the attack. That opens a gap. That will see Swinton score and post the first try of the afternoon.
Not looking like they've got off the... Well, I can't say get off the bus because they're at home, but they've come out of the dressing sheds.
Well, play continues then, and this could see Swinton go in a touch as they go in search of a second try. The Bradford defence there, Willie Tonga.
If I can just explain the scenario there, Pete, we're on our 10-metre mark. You're going to drive out. It's times like this you need a three-quarter to help out the forwards, but you've got to run straight
Willie Tonga then, Willie Tonga feeds the ball back on the inside to Johnny Campbell. Johnny Campbell races away. Bit of afters there then from the referee, which the referee says play on. Bradford now advance. They reach the 30-metre line with inside the Swinton half and awarded a penalty, and it's getting a bit tasty out there. We see 1 or 2 fists going, Mark.
That's right. That's because the referee's not in total control of this game. A referee like a boss.
By a little bit of a interlinked play as he's tackled. Just Bradford now struggling to get out of their own half. A little kick there from Corey Aston will split the Swinton fullback and his winger. That will then see Jack Murphy tackle. Jack Murphy manages to offload in the tackle to Mike Butt. Mike Butt then is brought down, and the touch judges come on.
Well,
that mark showed a bit of rim and a bit of vigour from Bradford.
It did, and I like that, and I wouldn't penalise that. But the trouble is, the linesman's come running on. Isn't it a problem? Isn't it a shame the linesman didn't come running on when Swinton were offside? Because you've got to do everything. Now that was a big hit, but that's right. That's what Bradford. We don't want to see anybody injured, but that's what Bradford should do more of. Unfortunately, it's going to go against them with a penalty. But the linesman saw it straight away and come running on.
I'm sorry, Mark, but he's given a red card there.
Oh well, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
And that will see.
Yeah, that is ridiculous.
Rough and tough tackle there on Liam Carberry as he's pinned down to the floor. The ball then. It's still managed to be retained by Swinton, but Damien Sirenen is up in the ante with Ross Peltier. But thanks to the Swinton players complaining, Mark, the referee now comes in and gives them another penalty. And he squares it up, Mark is looking. The hooter sounds in the background, signalling half-time. Chris Hankinson strikes the ball then. That goes through the sticks to push the score on the Provident scoreboard. He's given quite a bit of a facial there from the Swinton players, but Bradford still have the bob on the 40-metre line. A little drop out pass there, sees Willie Tonga step back, step one, step inside. Willie Tonga throws the ball over, and if that had been collected, it was 3 RY time for the Bradford Bulls. Inches short of the line, Mark. I thought he'd gone over there and he would have been held up on his back, but he's managed to keep inside the field of play as we see Corey Aston take a little chink, drop the shoulder, drop the footwork, but the Swinton defenders on the 5th and last tackle wrap Corey Aston up there. What can Bradford do? The ball will come out to Joe Keys. Joe Keys will kick to this corner here. Bounces, sees Damien Sirenen score his 50th try of this campaign.
The ball bobbled along the floor. I'm not sure that Sirenen got that down cleanly, but I'm not bothered. Doesn't matter.
Well, The Provident scoreboard reads Bradford Bulls 6, the Swinton Lions 6. Swinton in possession. Chris Hankinson trying to get his team forward here as just in front of the main stand. Swinton then will move the ball centre field, and again they'll try and find gaps. They'll try and find the extra man overlap, the spare man that they've got. This looks threatening. Beats one, beats two, and that will see Swinton score. And Mark, again, what the Swinton team managed to do there then was move the ball very quickly. We wait now for Chris Hankinson then to take the kick here, and lines it up, strikes it. That goes straight through the sticks to push Swinton out. Swinton held just shy of the line there as Andy Braycheck thought all his Christmases had come at once with that little crash ball set. James Bentley then getting through some more work there and some extra tackling on Josh Barlow. Swinton will take the ball to the northern stand terrace side, trying to outstretch this Bradford defence again, and that's exactly what has happened as Swinton then crash over on the northern stand terrace side.
Did we really expect anything else? Well, no, probably not.
So Bradford then with the ball in hand. Brandon Pickersgill slips the ball through. That will see Corey Aston race away. A little kick over the top from Corey Aston. Two Bradford players chase this, and that sees Jack Murphy knock the ball dead. Another ice shot goes in then on Willie Tonga, who's shown glimpses on his debut. James Bentley beats one, manages to race away. A little ankle tap there from Jack Murphy brings him down. Bradford steam towards the Swinton 20-metre line. Scotty Moore turns one way, turns the other. Corey Aston then feeds the ball into a Swinton player's hands. And Mark,
Corey Aston's not played well today.
No,
he's not got a grip of the game, and not anywhere near as good as his dad, Mark Aston. But that's a separate issue. That's one of the problems. We haven't dominated at half-back all season. Too many changes. But you know, the battling spirit's been there. What Jeff Tuvey's doing is starting to come to the fore, but it's, I'm afraid, a little bit too late. No points out today. So with 7 games left in the Shield, 14 points to play for, and Swinton going to be on what tonight? 11.
Well, you can hear the hooter go there, and Swinton will take the 2 points here. That will see Swinton sit on 12 points in the division now, and Bradford Bulls remain on 0. Mark, I've got to say, you know, we've covered a few games now over the last few weeks, and for me, that's the best battling performance I've seen today.